This video may look a little bit odd to some of you, and therefore a lot of people are saying that this is bad for the knees, but is it actually?
So there's a bunch of comments being sent into my DMs saying, well, wait till you get old, it will become a problem then.
So let's break that down a touch. So when you ski, you need a bunch of hip internal rotation.
And you also need knee rotation,
which is when the knee rotates externally during dynamic knee valgus, which is often also affected by toe direction. The question is, do alpine skiers get knee injuries? The answer is yes. Before the introduction of carving skis, the MCL was reported as being the most common injured part of the knee, and currently the majority of knee injuries are ACL injuries accompanied with other injuries of the knee joint structures. The thing is, the movement itself isn't actually the problem, it's the person's capacity to absorb the forces in that motion. It's fairly common knowledge that when force exceeds tissue capacity, that is when we see injuries. And with skiing, there's certain factors we can't really train for. For example, if the G-force is greater than you're used to and you are doing far more volume than you're used to, there's one thing, and then the other thing is actually falling. And also if your binding doesn't clip off when you fall and you end up falling with that ski still attached. If you gradually ski more and more your whole life, not doing too much too soon, and you train off-season for these particular demands using both mobility and strength training, you should mitigate most of the risk, minus the event of a fall where the force will exceed what you can humanly train. This is why you'll be seeing so many mountain retirees still happily skiing well into their 70s and 80s without any problems. However, if you are a recreational skier that doesn't train this function and is just going to go on a quick 1 week holiday having not done any strength or mobility training beforehand, then indeed your risk may be higher. The key is, a professional will likely have gradually progressed to be able to do this movement over a lifetime. And they should have no problems doing it. Problems, however, can come to anyone at any age if suddenly the force exceeds what they have gradually adapted to. The moral of the story is this movement does indeed look a little bit unusual, as many movements do in sport. But doing the movement alone is unlikely to be the cause of problems as this person gets older. The cool thing is that mobility and strength training can help you prepare for the demands of sports as well as for longevity.